What's up, guys? This is Coach Victor Bell, the General, founder of Warhorse Strength Camp and the Champion Development Academy, creator of the Champion Armor, where I help male entrepreneurs and athletes become champions in their business, their bank accounts, their bodies, and their lives. I want to show you guys something, kind of a end of workout day today for me. What I did was 100 sandbag lifts, run the tire, and I want to show you something, give you a quick demonstration, and I'll show you why right after. Let me see if I can set this shit up. You guys have seen this all before. So, underneath, so, simple, right? All right, so today's workout, at least for myself, was 100 lifts like that on the timer. I did 167 minutes, non-stop. Then after that, I came and ran the tire. So, the challenge in there for me was at some point, I began to get tired. I began to forget what the fuck I was doing. I was lightheaded. I kept going. My back was hurting. My skin on my finger, my forearms are gone. And I wasn't close by the timer. I was just kind of going with it. People coming in and out. I'm shaking hands, but I'm staying connected. And at some point, I would say maybe about 70, 75, I began to want to stop. I began to come up with reasons in my mind. But you see, the challenge wasn't that the motions changed for me. It was that I got tired, yet I was doing the same thing. The challenge sometimes, brothers, when it comes down to getting stronger, is that when you consistently do the same thing over and over again and you get better, you get bored. Sometimes you want to quit and you forget the fact that the reason why you're doing it is to become stronger and to have the discipline to keep going, to really do the things that work. I find a lot of times in my business, I want to do something better, yet I fight the urge to grab new fancy moves, fancy things that seemingly work well for other people, but I'm really not sure whether they work well for me. And if I did implement them, I would cause a chink in the armor, so to speak. A lot of times entrepreneurs do that, athletes as well. They watch YouTube, they go to these different places in these training spots, and they stop doing what they know for a fact works, because what really worked for them was something simple, was something that was easy enough for them to consistently do over and over and over again and be able to track where their success started and where it ended. But they get bored because they watch other people do shit that looks cooler, but not necessarily is working, because they really don't know whether it's going to work for them. So take a look at some of the stuff that you do and keep doing what you know for a fact works. Doesn't matter how long, how hard, how boring it seems, because that's what's going to get you stronger. When you begin to implement shit that you don't know for a fact works, you jeopardize the success of what was already working, and you have to start over at the bottom. And that's not going to be your best course of action. Take a look at the stuff that you're doing that's working, and take a look at the places that things have slowed down, and decide that the things that you've added are causing that ripple effect or not. You can keep doing them, but if you're going to keep doing them, don't try to do something else. Stick with that one thing until you know for a fact that it works. And I can promise you, you'll want to stop, you'll want to quit, you'll want to find little things or use distractions as a reason to stop working so hard, but I'm telling you, you don't have to. And if you do, you'll find yourself constantly starting at the bottom. And the guys that chose to stick with the one or two things that they knew for a fact worked for them will continue to beast you in your business. They'll beast you in your athleticism and the things that they know that work, and you'll wonder why, and you won't have a start or ending point for yourself to follow. Again, this is Coach Vic saying create, apply, inflict panic, pressure, pain on yourself to stretch and grow and get badass results. Go to championdevelopmentacademy.com, fill out the application, and I want to be upfront. I don't want your applications. I want your commitments. This is Coach Vic, the General. Hit us up. Wage war, brothers. Let's get it. No love.